and in our darkest, most difficult moment. Today, this is about Adam and Eve, but for you today, when you are living in shame and living blaming others and running and hiding for God, God shows up right now, just as the same as he showed up in the very conception of our dealing with sin and disobedience. And he shows up and he says, I will strike and crush the head of the serpent. You know what happens when you crush a serpent's head? It's no longer effective, okay? It can no longer have an impact on your life. And he puts the gospel of Jesus Christ and the good news of Jesus Christ right here in this very tragic moment. So that means in your tragic moment, in my tragic moment, right now, he's here and he's alive and he's a pursuing God. He wants relationship with all of us. And this is crazy how this happens, because Adam ushers in sin. Adam ushers in sin for all of mankind. 6,000 years of sin Adam has ushered in. And for 6,000 years, we've been trying to diminish the impact of that disobedience. And we sin, and it leads to shame, and it leads to blame, and it leads to hiding from God and faking the enemy's. We're taking on the enemy's language. And here's the only thing that will work, is that we would come to Jesus with our palms out, and we would say, I don't want to worship the creation. I don't want to worship myself because I make a bad God. I want to worship you, Jesus. And we start to worship the creator of the creation. The Bible calls this repentance. It's what Adam and Eve needed to do. They just needed to go before God and say, God, we did this and we're sorry. He has made a way for us to come back together. That way is repentance.